Hi guys, it's Jenny, and I haven't been recording much or going live much, but I'm about to get back consistent and persistent with purpose, um, and what God has just called me and led me to do. So today I just want to encourage anyone that may come across this video, this live. I just want to encourage you to keep going. Even when you feel like you can't go anymore, you have to push yourself to continue to keep going. When you keep going in spite of the adversity, in spite of being at rock bottom, in spite of not having the results that you thought you would have by now, that's when God blesses you. That's when the favor of God overtakes you. When you walk by faith and not by sight, when you walk by faith and not by what you're feeling, when you walk by faith and not by your circumstances, when you're not planted and rooted in your circumstances and you're able to still keep your faith, that's when God will come and that's when God will step in. When you show God, no matter what you're going through, you won't quit. When you show God, no matter what season you're in, you won't stop. That's when that favor comes about. You have to keep going. You have to endure. When you're willing to endure life, you will win. When you go through these seasons that God is bringing you through, when you go through the season of isolation, you go through the season of God stripping everything away from you, you go through the season of betrayal, you go through the season of hurt, you go through the season you might not have. When you go through these things with God, at the end of those seasons, God will bless you. God will give you more than you lost. So continue to keep thriving, even if you don't see a way out. As long as you're continuing to move, as long as you're continuing to focus on you, you are thriving. As long as you're willing to go through these seasons with God, you will win. It's inevitable. When you continue to keep going in the face of adversity, in the face of everything falling down, you continue to keep going, you continue to keep serving, you continue to keep the faith. The only way to go is up. You will win. Do not be misled by your current circumstances. Do not be misled by what you're seeing right now. You might be going through it today, but you don't know the plan that God has for you tomorrow. So keep going. Any moment, God can change you. God can change your situation. You can go from waiting to winning. It's not a time on when God is going to do the unthinkable for your life. You just have to continue to keep going because in heaven, time doesn't exist. So you never know when God will turn it around for you. So never stop. You have to keep going on a daily, consistent basis. Everything will work out in the end. Everything will work out in your favor. You were meant to have more than enough. You were meant to be abundant. Psalms 23:1. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. When you have God in your life, even if you're going through these seasons of catastrophe, of tribulation, of delays, You have to know that one day you will win. You were meant for a greater purpose. You have a calling on your life, and you shall never stop. You should never stop seeking a better life. You should never stop seeking God. Whatever you go through in life, always know that God is a present. He is present in your life. And all you have to do is seek Him. All you have to do is show Him that you have faith. You have courage. You're surrendering everything you go through. Say, God, not my way, but your way. More of you and less of me. You have to continue to keep pushing, because you will eventually win. You will eventually get what you desire out of life. As long as you keep God first and you continue to press on, you continue to persist. You have to be persistent in this thing called life. You can't give up when it get hard. You can't stop just because you're not seeing results. You can't stop just because you're not getting what you want. Do you know that God has something better for you than what you want? Have you not ever heard that the plans that God has for you is better than the things that you could ever desire? Anytime you surrender whatever you're facing, when you surrender your battles to God, He pulls you out and He brings you out. And it's more than you could have imagined for yourself. More than you ever thought that you would get, more than you ever thought that you deserved. You have to keep pressing on. And you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent with your prayer life. You have to be consistent with fasting, consistent with exercise, consistent with stimulating your mind. You have to be consistent with everything that you do in order to receive a different result. In order to experience a different result, you have to be consistent on a daily basis. Nobody can stop you but you. Build your mindset up on a daily basis. Tell yourself that you are the best. You are a winner. You are a chosen child to a king. God loves you. God handcrafted you and picked you and chose you. You're here for a divine reason, a divine plan. Do not stop. The blessings come after you endure the pain, after you endure the suffering, after you go through all these seasons of hurt. When you keep pressing on, even though you don't know how you're going to continue to go, that's when God shows up. Do not be tricked and deceived by what you're seeing currently. Because if you focus on what you're seeing right now, you will always be in the same spot. If you dwell on what you're facing right now, you will always be in the same spot. You have to be willing to make a change today in your life and say, God, I'm going to surrender everything that I'm facing. I'm going to surrender it to you. Stop complaining. Stop telling people your plans. Stop talking about what you're going to do and just take action. Take actions on your dreams, your goals, your desires today, and watch how God shows up. When you simply do the work on a consistent basis, that's the formula to win. No, it's hard being consistent, especially when you're not getting the results. But you have to be willing to stay on the course and be consistent. Don't stop. Today is a blessed day. Today is a day that you will win. God woke you up. Some people didn't even get the chance to wake up today. You woke up. You're already winning. It's a beautiful day. It's the day that the Lord has made. We're going to receive new opportunities. We're going to receive new blessings today. We're going to receive joy today. We're going to receive strength today. Today is going to be a day of ease. Today is going to be a day of surrender. And we're going to continue to keep pressing on. Everything will work out for you. You're blessed. You're chosen. You're amazing. And life gets better when you continue to speak blessings over yourself. When you continue to decree and declare blessings over your life, you begin to see blessings. You become a blessing. Have a beautiful, blessed day and know that you are enough. And as long as you're consistent every day, your life will change. The formula for success is consistency, prayer, faith. I love y'all. Have a blessed day.